right. Thanks, Dr. Ben. I think I have to agree with you there. I've had about enough of her, and I think a lot of Americans have had enough of Ms. Pelosi. My next feature is a special exclusive where we've been fortunate enough to get Sean Penn to agree to provide us audio of his meeting with Fidel Castro. This is a real scoop for the JP show, and I appreciate it. I think we're patched in. Sean, can you hear me? Yeah, dude, I'm here. I'm in, like, the presidential palace, like, and there's a lot of chicks in here. It's awesome, and happy to do it. So let me hang on. Let me get a little closer. And hey, Fidel. Yes. Fidel, here's the thing. Thanks for inviting me to the palace. I wanted to come here on my jet because I feel for the poor, and I've got so much compassion in me that I just felt attracted to your regime, because you have been able to achieve an equal society for all the Cuban citizenry, and I'd love to see that happen in the U.S. So, like, my question is, how did you achieve this great egalitarian society? Well, it's like this. If you want equality, you got to bust some fucking heads. Here's the thing. I come into power because I know how to concentrate force at the weak point of the Batista regime. I knew how to do things that needed to be done in order to seize power. Okay, dude, sounds kind of gross, but, like, you got the equality, right? So, how did you do it, though? Like, after you took the power, I kind of understand the whole thing with the, shooting guys, blowing stuff up, knocking out, running out the regime. And so, but when you took power, how'd you consolidate it? You only had, like, a few guys, and maybe you don't remember, you're too young, but I had a lot of help from the Soviet Union. They gave me a lot of guns, money, but mostly they encouraged that if you want to get control of a region, you got to make an example out of certain people. So not all the regions of Cuba were going to go along with the revolution. So some people, unfortunately, had to have their heads cut off and put on a stick, maybe mailed or put in a box and given to their father, who was perhaps an influential person. Dude, that is, like, gross. But you know what? I think in this case the ends justify the means. So here's the other great thing about Cuban society. It's like, it's so fair. It's like when people are, like, in business and competition, like some businesses do better than others. That's, like, terrible, because those guys that don't, like, go bankrupt and stuff. So it's like you just, like, control all the businesses so they never go bankrupt, and you just make sure that they have all money and expertise they need, because the government's got a lot of experts who know how to run everything. So you just control it, right? Is that the deal? Yeah, you got the idea. See, it's all about control. Once you establish your control through violence, then you don't have to do so much violence afterward, because they know that they might get whacked. And any businesses who are trying to raise and lower prices to gain an advantage over somebody who we think is a better company to run an industry, we either tell them stop, you know, or we say, you know, we make them offer they can't refuse. The industry gets their company either, you know, gets bought, or we just kill them and seize their assets by trumping up some kind of charge of corruption of some kind. And then through the bankruptcy process, essentially, we nationalized many industries this way. It's not that hard once you get the upper hand. Dude, okay, it's cool. Yeah, it's kind of rough, but, you know, it seems worth it. So, the other thing that I really feel when I walk around Cuba with your escorts, you know, who bring me to places and they show me places that are with a lot of happy people, and they go and they talk to people before I come, and they kind of know the deal, and then they'll entertain me and stuff. So I think I'm seeing the real Cuba, and I'm getting escorted everywhere, and they kind of know I'm coming. But the thing I'm feeling is the love. You know what? Because without competition, people just love each other, right? It's like competition makes people hate each other, and that's like what the problem is in the United States. Too much competition. Everybody hates each other because of the competition. So how did you get people to love each other so much? Well, it's like you said, you know, we eliminate the competition. There is no competition. The government has the authority. If there is competition, it's on the very small level. It's because we appoint and we assign people to do certain jobs. They don't compete. We put people in. A lot of times we put people in who we are related to. It's kind of a crony deal, but that's okay, because essentially control is maintained. And if control is maintained, then competition is what we say it is. We pick the winners, and the winners do what we say, because we control them. That's how we create the love. No, people aren't very motivated, and they're not very smart, and the recommendations we make, we don't get around to everything. So of course a lot of things go undecided because people are afraid to decide things on their own, because they know what happens if we don't like it, if they make money or profit or something. So a lot of things don't get done, and people are pretty poor. But it's important that everyone's equal, like you said, and competition is eliminated. And so by definition they have love. Everybody I talk to says they love me. Nobody has said they hate me. Of course, you know what happens to people who say they hate me, but nobody says it, because I think really after this much time I've conditioned their mind they do love me. Like when I got sick, I got a lot of nice letters, all printed, all kind of look the same, but they were definitely genuinely loving letters. And I'm glad I got your card, by the way. Thank you for that. And you and Barbara Streisand, Barack Obama all send me get well cards. Thank you for that very much. But I'm okay now, and I'm still running things behind the scenes. Raul is not so bright, but that's okay. I think things are looking out for Cuba since Obama's in. We're patching things up. Of course, we are getting still helped by the Soviets, and the Soviets have designs on controlling all the energy supply to Eastern Europe, and I think they're good friends to still have. So nothing to worry about. We are good neighbors. Of course, we may have to have the Soviets intimidate you into being a little bit better neighbors for us, but this kind of visit is helpful for Cuba, so thank you for coming down. Thank you, dude. You are fucking awesome. I love Cuba. Alright, awesome. Joey, I gotta go. They've got this killer party, underground thing going. Sky with the snake and 4 goats and stuff. It's cool. But so anyway, catch you later.